mom's side has gone Greek. My aunts, my mom, my grandma was president of her organization, so it was really important that I kept that going.
My brother was the former noble ruler or president of this chapter, so I come from like a different perspective. Like I was coming down here since I was in high school.
We do it as extremely structured, and there are many rules involved to make sure that the playing field is equal and no woman is left out or made uncomfortable or put in an awkward position. So there are 3 days involved, and they're long, and you talk to a lot of people, but in the end you end up where you're supposed to be, really based on how you felt and how the women you talked to felt.
Like invite them over, like try showing them it's a good time. Well, in like a sorority, like when they come on campus day one, they're like, okay, this is my sorority, I'm gonna like try really hard to get into. So like it's a reversal of roles. Me, they knew I was like coming because my brother was in here, obviously. But I received like a few phone calls over the summer by our recruitment chair at that time, and he just kind of like butter talked me into it. He's like, you know, like we'd like to see you come over sometimes. You know, we're having hamburgers this weekend. So I came and checked it out. And next thing I knew,
I think they're really important. It's something that connects not only every single brother who's ever been in the chair. Great way to celebrate kind of our new members and to show them that we're really excited for them to come into our chapter, but also that this is important and that we recognize that what they're about to do is time consuming.
But they also, I mean, it's just kind of a group of friends with, I kind of view it as a group of buddies who have like an official seal on them, or like.
Well, for me, it was the opportunity. Like, you have people like Eric Lardnois, you have good contacts. It's kind of like a family.
It's to kind of play off these ideas of families, and you're becoming a part of a family, and your big is like your main connection to that family. So they help you learn about the chapter, and they're required to do certain events with you.
Hazing is a really big deal on this campus. I don't think it happens. Plus it adds another level of like who you're kind of taking under your wing and who you can look up to because you just know them on a deeper level.
I found it really helpful. I had a much older big when I was assigned to an older person in the chapter when I joined, and I found it so helpful to have that type of person, like even just to tell me like these are the fun places to like take classes in, these are the cool buildings, cool professors. Like I think that even not even in a Greek community sense, but in just being at UW-Madison and needing information, I think that really helped me a lot, being in a sorority where there was a set system of here, if you have questions, you can talk to your big.
Just comes to mind. Partying. I mean, just words that come to mind, definitely.
see like it's like a bunch of like good guys. Like it's not like all just like partying like in the movies. Then you're like, okay, I can like do that. Like we still allow alcohol in, but like we try to control it. If we have a party, we have 7 sober monitors.
Okay, what's a sober monitor? You said something about that. Like, what is that?
Oh, so at our parties, it's just we have designated people that won't drink, so that if a problem arises, there's somebody that is in a correct state of mind to take care of that person, take care of the issue, negate whatever might happen. Just kind of like, because you know, if you drink, like things can get a little like. You need somebody there that's.
And something that I didn't know about the parties in Greek life is that most of them are regulated. Like we have a party on Friday night with a fraternity that they will check your ID, and they have sober monitors, and they have people there making sure that everyone is of age and safe and not being a rambunctious.
I feel like, especially at UW, the student life offices that oversee the Greek community do every measure possible to keep everyone safe. I don't think it's that stifling.
Fun experiences. Yeah, I've had a ton of fun in Alpha Phi Omega. We've been to the Dells before as a group, which is always fun. I've traveled around the Midwest to other schools, and most of the time, just at any event, I like hanging out with the brothers.
Yeah.
And then from the group, I've met a couple of my people who have been some of my best friends throughout all of college. So overall, lots of different times when I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it really at least opened my eyes to other groups out there trying to do good things in the community. Like
last year, we did 500 hours of community service, I think, which for 50 some people that's 10 hours a guy, which I thought was decent.
with studying as the main focus, or scholarship competitions, and it's a huge focus for our organization.
AGR, you need to maintain a 2.5 GPA, otherwise you go on something called study tables, which basically means you have to track your hours you study in a week, and you need to go to a TA session every week. So you need to get 10 hours of studying and go to a TA session every week if you drop below a 2.5 GPA.
It's pretty extreme.
It's pretty funny.
But yeah,
I love
it's
watching
funny.
those videos and just like, then we look at each other and like, man, we're nothing like girls. Like,
What ways did it like portray you falsely?
Just like all the partying and
partying, girls,
crazy.
hazing.
I mean, we have fun, but it doesn't get like out of hand.
I think it just is different in every organization is unique, and to kind of apply stereotypes to every organization is unfair. In general, stereotypes like that they're not going to benefit anybody. And so, I mean, I think that, I don't know, I just don't really think that they're a useful thing for people to have in their mind when they're interacting.
You know, what you see in the movies, but I think it's not that at all. Like, if it was that, I wouldn't have joined.
It's really helped me find like a good community on campus, and really helped make such a big campus feel a little smaller. And I love that not only I've gotten involved at school, but also in the city of Madison, and I've been given a lot of leadership opportunities. So it's been a really good overall experience.
Some benefits of joining a sorority.
Friendship. And like lifelong bonds, connections.